Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today also to commemorate what is an anniversary we shouldn't have to ever be here again. The 75th anniversary of the liberating of Auschwitz and Birkenau. Mr. Speaker, I've been to the concentration camps. I've seen the train tracks where they brought in loads of rail cars and they herded people like they were cattle. I've seen the ovens. I've seen the gas chambers. Mr. Speaker, I saw where Dr. quote unquote, Joseph Mengele performed experiments on people as if they were lab specimens, many of them women. It's something that we should never have experienced and should never experience again, Mr. Speaker. Today we do remember what the gentleman from New York said, the 6 million Jews who tragically lost their lives in the Holocaust. To keep that mind-numbing number in perspective, Mr. Speaker, if we were to take a moment of silence for every Holocaust victim, I would stand up here for 11.5 years. It is so imperative that we remember all of those who fought tirelessly to defeat the Nazi regime. With rising levels of anti-Semitic sentiment attacks spreading in the West today even, we should emulate those brave men and women that my good friend Lee ZELDIN talked about, the greatest generation, who in their spirit they fought and many of them gave all to combat and liberating those downtrodden by the Nazis, those families who were forever destroyed under the German Nazis, liberating them from anti-Semitism in all forms. And anti-Semitism needs to be defeated today. So, Mr. Speaker, I join my colleagues today as we recommit ourselves to the protection of our Jewish brothers and sisters and the state of Israel against all those who seek to destroy them, no matter what form, come what may. B.D.S, anti-Semitism, all of those. May God protect Israel and the Jewish people, as we proudly say, and remind our children, what I call the latest generation, needs to understand what the greatest generation knew, and that is that it can never be tolerated, never again. Mr. Speaker, I yield the remainder of my time to the gentlelady from New York.